How to crochet the Picots Motif. For this stitch, you'll need a crochet hook and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Mountain Meadow Wool for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Laramie line in the color Geranium. For this stitch, you'll need to know the following techniques: chain stitch, slip stitch, single crochet, double crochet. To begin this stitch, you must create a foundation chain of 16 stitches, which we will join in the first stitch with the slip stitch in the round. Round 1. We're going to begin by chaining 3. This is going to count as our first double crochet. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 chains. Now for this pattern, instead of going into the center of the chain, we're actually going to be going into the chains, not the chain spaces. Now I'm still going to work the tail of the yarn in as I go, but we're going into the chains themselves. So 1 double crochet into each of the next 3 chains. Alright, now we're going to chain 7. Then we're going to start our repeat by doing 1 double crochet into each of the next 4 chains. So there's 1. 2, 3, and 4. Alright, then we're going to chain 7 again. This will finish up our repeat. And we're going to repeat this 2 more times until we get to our last repeat. And when we reach the last repeat, we're going to finish up by doing a slip stitch into the 3rd chain of our beginning 3 chains, and that will finish up our round. This will leave us with 4 chain 7 loops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Round 2, we're going to begin by chaining 5. This will count as a double crochet and a chain 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then we're going to start our repeat by skipping the next group of double crochets. That's these right here. And we will work in the chains of the next 7 chain loop, doing a double crochet into the chain. And then we'll do a chain 1, and we'll do that into each of the 7 chains. So double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and we're going into the chains. We're not going into the chain space. So that's 5. 6. And 7. Okay, and a chain 1 to finish up. Then we're going to do a chain 1 more, and we will repeat this sequence 2 more times Alright, once we've done our 2 repeats so far of the pattern, we have 1 chain 7 loop here left, so we're going to do the same thing we did before with a double crochet and chain 1 into each, but this time we're going to do into only the first 6 chains, not all 7. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've got those in the first 6. Then we're going to join with the slip stitch into the 3rd chain of our 5 chains at the beginning of the round. So 1, 2, 3, right here with the slip stitch. And that will finish up our round. Round 3, we're going to begin by chaining 1. Then we're going to do a single crochet into each of the next 2 chains. So we're going right into this chain. There's 1 and 2. This will start our repeat. Then we'll do 1 single crochet into the next double crochet. And we will chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we'll do a single crochet into the 3rd chain from the hook. So we got 1, 2, 3. We'll go back into that stitch, or that chain rather, and do a single crochet. So this makes a picot. Then we'll skip the chain 1 space and we'll do this 6 times. So again, 1 single crochet into the next double crochet, chain 3, and then we are going to go back into that first chain and do a single crochet. And we'll keep going into the next double crochet, and make our picot. So we'll have a total of 7 picots here. Here's the last one. Alright, now, once we've done this 6 times, we're going to end with just a regular single crochet into the last double crochet here. We're not going to do the last picot. So we're going to repeat this sequence 3 more times around. So 1, 2, 3. Again, beginning with the single crochet into each of these 2 chains in the chain space here. Remember, into the chains, not into the chain space. Well, we've come to our last repeat. We're going to, instead of doing a single crochet into the last double crochet, we're going to work a slip stitch into the first chain from the beginning of our round, and then we will fasten off our work. So that's how we crochet the Picots motif. Want more New Stitch a Day? Join our VIP email list to get every stitch directly to your inbox. Sign up today at newstitchaday.com/VIP.